Welcome, Domain Dave from CheapWineFinder.com with another wine review that we always do. Another cheapie, Trader Joe's wine. This is a series of wines. These are Trader Joe's has these moon wines, different Moon X. This is Velvet Moon, Cabernet Sauvignon 2020, but different wines with a different moon theme. It's made for Trader Joe's by a large family-owned winery out of Lodi, and they also have holdings in Sonoma and Monterey and Napa. They're a big-time producer, and they make a lot of really good, inexpensive wines, and these moon wines are always bang for the buck. The Moon X is a particularly popular one of these, and this is the Velvet Moon Cabernet Sauvignon 2020, and it's surprisingly good because it costs $5.99. I'm going to take a sip, and we're going to talk about this wine. The back label says that the Velvet Moon is when Cabernet Sauvignon grapes are picked. I don't know about that, but it is kind of velvety on your mouth. On the palate, it is a smooth wine, but it has kind of complex flavors. $5.99. It's got a smoky nose. It's kind of complex. I typically do not like inexpensive red varietal wines, especially red varietal wines that you expect a lot of oak, because it's hard to replicate oak on $6 and to have everything bottled in on your store shelf. You know, for really inexpensive wines, and $6 is really inexpensive, I usually recommend white grapes because you don't have to do a lot of fancy production for white grapes. Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnays, or young wines, you can do a lot of wine, get good value out of wine, or red blends where you can take different grapes and put them together and maybe make something that's more than what the sum of their parts is. So when you get a Cabernet, I'm thinking, okay, I really like that oak that you get in a really good California Cabernet Sauvignon. You get that ripe fruit and that oak. And then I'm getting this $5.99 Trader Joe's. And this isn't like a one-off purchase where they get something really cheap. And this is an every-year wine. You know, the one-offs you can kind of get a bargain, but this is something you have to be able to produce all the time, and you don't get that bargain. But it's a really good, if you told me this $5.99 Cabernet Sauvignon from California was a $12 Cabernet from California, I would believe you. It's got a lot of things going to it. It's got a really good nose. It's got nice color. The flavors are good. I took another sip. It's got blackberry, it gets licorice, maybe some brown sugar. I'm picking up a few flavors from oak, not a lot, but I'm getting maybe a little mocha. It's there. I don't know how they got it in there. Not everything is in oak barrels anymore, especially in the lower end. You kind of can't expect oak barrels, though. The family producer for this, family winery for this, has a lot of barrels. They might have barrels left over and use a lot of, some used oak barrels for a time, but they also can flavor staves, oak staves, and throw them in the wine, or oak chips that can be flavored. They can do other things, and they can do it pretty well nowadays, so where it doesn't taste fake, and this doesn't taste fake. So it's got a purple color, it's got a great nose, a really nice nose. It's got a better nose than you expect for $5.99. The flavor's got more depth and more complexity than you expect for $5.99. I can recall when we first started Cheap Wine Finder, 13 years ago or whatever that was. $5.99 wines were maybe drinkable, very nice, but they were not complex. Whatever you got up front's whatever you had, and if what you got up front was good, then that's good. But this one tastes like a Cabernet Sauvignon from California. How they did it, I don't know. I'm on my third sip, which tells you everything you need to know. I don't give stars. Like I always say, I don't give stars, I don't give grades, but I do sip the stuff. So there you go. This is a very cheap wine. and it's really well made. I mean, I do know that a store brand has advantages over store retail brand wines and retail shops because they pay for the wine up front. They don't have the distribution costs. They don't have the costs that are associated with marketing. I mean, if you ever saw a pie graph of where all the money for a bottle of wine goes, like half of it is all everything but the wine. So this could be like a $6 wine. Yeah, it could be actually equal to a $10 retail brand wine. And it brings it, and I believe it, and it tastes good, and I would drink it any day. I mean, I like this wine. I didn't know what to expect. I read my review from 2016, and I don't remember drinking it at this point, but I liked it. So I go, okay, I'm going to drink this wine and see how it goes. And like, I liked it. So I like it twice. So if you got me twice, it must be good. So one more sip and we're out of here. The Velvet Moon Cabernet Sauvignon, California, 2020. Trader Joe's, $5.99. It don't taste $5.99. It don't smell $5.99. It don't look $5.99. Yeah, it's take a chance. You'll like it. So adios. This is Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. Like us where you like your podcasts, and stay warm, stay air conditioned because humidity, at least in Chicago, is ridiculous. And I'll be talking to everybody in a couple of days because that's what we do. We drink wine and we talk about it. So adios, bye-bye, keep it cheap.